Hi guys, this is Clay at Killer Customs. Going to show you how to put together a start gate. This is how it'll come. It'll have some hardboard on each side. It'll come in a box, but essentially after you take it out of the box, this is how the stack will be. First thing you want to do is separate it. Your parts on top are for your base. And these are all your parts for your towers and your cross member. In your package as well, you'll have 4 red thumb screws and 4 black screws. Don't lose them. Okay, so for this, you'll notice that these have tape on them. Don't take the tape off. It's for your miter fold. It's going to help you clamp it together. So the first thing I recommend is paint the insides. Paint it however you want. What I have done for the one you've seen online that I did for Crawler Customs, or Crawler Concepts, I think is what it was. Is their name? The Southwest Scale Nationals. All I did, paint the inside flat black. I painted the inside of all of these pieces, both sides flat black, and then the insides of these flat black. Now the way you know this is the inside, the bottom, is we have the dados. Okay, so they're super easy to put together. Excuse me. Your crossbar is the first one on top. You'll have T-nuts on both sides. And then you have a left and right tower. Your T-nuts are at the top. And that is for, sorry, my bad. Your T-nuts are at the bottom. And that is so that you can screw your base to the tower. You'll have just through holes for your screws to go through the leg and into the cross member. So, move these to the side. So anyway, paint them however you want on the inside. You will see the inside after it's all said and done. So black looks good because then it'll blend in with any other color. I'd recommend black or gray, but whatever you guys want to do. Glue wise, multiple different glue options. You can use like a roux glue, a wood glue, Type On 2 works awesome. This is the brand of CA glue that I use. It's 2p10s from Fast Cap. It's about $10 a bottle versus the stuff you get at the store, the little teeny bottle for $10 for like $5-6. This is by Fast Cap. This is a quick setting roux glue from our shop, but you can use any kind of glue. Must thank Caleb for letting me steal his glue bottle. You'll find out tomorrow it's missing. Anyway, pretty simple. So then the only other thing you need is some just normal masking tape. Nothing special about it, just masking tape. We're going to get ready to put this piece together. So I'm going to rip off 4 pieces of tape to put it together. Now this is one of your guys' start gates, so I'm not actually going to glue it together. But I'll just show you guys how to put it together. So anyway, we go through here and we'll glue all these joints. Glue every one of the center joints. And then glue one edge here. Okay, don't worry about doing the ends yet. You'll just make a mess if you do that now. So then flip this up. Then just roll these and they'll roll together just perfectly. Take your piece of tape. Kind of flush up the end. Make sure the ends are perfect. And then just kind of roll your thumb around the edge and you'll get the tape perfect. Now this masking tape that's on here, I put on before we even CNC anything. So I mask off one big blank for you, and then I machine your part and everything. So your miters should line up flawlessly because I don't take it apart. So when we come to the end, I personally like to just put glue around the inside, but you could glue the outside piece, it doesn't matter. And then just fold it up, put your tape on, and then again just roll your thumb kind of around the edge and you'll fold it all up. Same thing here, glue the inside Put your tape on, and then just kind of fold it up. Pretty simple. If you're using CA glue, I would give that about 5 minutes. If you're using like a wood glue, a Rue glue, or a Type-On 2 or something, I'd give it probably about 20 minutes. And then you can peel off your tape and you can peel off the mask and paint the outside. What I've been doing for everybody when I paint the outside is I just paint it flat black again, just some black spray paint. And then I take some sandpaper and I go around and I break all the edges. That way I know the miters are all closed and perfect. And then I just take an orbital and I just kind of randomly sand the face. Take paint off and leave some paint behind. And then I just clear coat the whole thing. And it works pretty well. Everybody seems to really like the way that looks. Anyway, when you do these, they'll all go together the same way. You can really, after you paint this whole thing, you can put a start gate together in 20 minutes. It's pretty easy. So that's all your miter fold parts. I won't do all of them, just you got the idea. So now on our base, excuse me, on our base, we want to grab our bottom first, our centers and everything. So now when you look at this, you'll notice one side is mitered back and the other side is mitered towards the face. We want all the back miters together, and then the two forward miters are essentially where you drive up on. And that way it's just so they're straight up and down. So when we line this up, we're just going to line up the end here and the end here. Our miters are Ving away underneath. We can't see that, but they are. Take a piece of tape and take your time, but get them tight to each other and tape. And you can see I have a little bit of a gap there. It's worth it to just unpeel it and get it stuck down right. We have a philosophy at our shop, Homestead, and that's anything worth doing is worth overdoing. So anyway, tape it, keeping it tight. Now you have a miter fold. So when you glue this, open it up a little bit, pick them up, and glue it. It's kind of narrow, so you won't really be able to get glue in there very easy if you don't. So we have our end pieces, and then our three center pieces. I always start in the center and work out. I think it's easier. So anyway, glue your three center dados, and take your two corners here. You're going to line them up in the centers, and then push it down. It's snug, but it goes in there. You shouldn't have to beat on it. If you have to beat on it, I didn't do a good job. So we push these in here, and then we just work on one side, and we pull it up in. And I would recommend just putting some tape over it, hold it in place while the glue dries. Again, if you're using CA glue, it's going to go pretty fast. If you're using wood glue, it's going to be about 5 minutes. You can hear my dog upstairs trying to pick up a frisbee. Sorry about that. So anyway, same thing, fold up this side. Put your tape on it. Okay guys, I'm back. I went and stole the frisbee. So now on these, you'll want to make sure when you put them in there, glue them and then put them in. But make sure you pay attention and get them so they're not backwards from each other. Like this one, for instance, is in the bottom right. So we want to make sure that we've got the bottom right corner over here. Same thing, put some glue on there, put some tape on it, and it'll dry and hold together. So this is what your base will look like when it's all said and done. Your towers have your holes, and they'll mount on, and then your cross piece will mount in between. Again, your thumb screws are for down here, your other screws are for up here. Some changes that are going to be coming down the line as soon as I can get some time. Work's been pretty hectic. Is we're going to fill this in so it's solid. I've been offering V-carved polycarbonate pieces in addition to their start gates with custom logos and whatnot done. But they're kind of expensive. It's about $50 a pop to do each one for you guys, but with all the machining.